You might wanna buckle up, baby.
Punch it, I'm Jacob and welcome to Lightspeed. And I feel like there's a lot of underrated elements to recent Star Wars projects and recent Star Wars movies, more specifically the sequel trilogy. And oddly enough, I feel like one of the most underrated elements in that entire trilogy is none other than General Hux. Honestly, Domhnall Gleeson's performance is seriously incredible, instantly making Hux iconic and as threatening as he is slimy and outright pathetic. Right from the start from The Force Awakens, it's abundantly clear that General Hux is easily one of the most, if not the most, devoted members of the First Order. Even giving a speech on Starkiller Base in The Force Awakens that's honestly incredibly bone-chilling and threatening.
Bow to the First Order, and we'll remember this as the last day of the Republic!
Every single time I've seen that scene since 2015, it's just as terrifying. So it honestly begs the question, why would Hux betray the First Order in The Rise of Skywalker? And I feel like the answer is actually pretty well explained in The Rise of Skywalker itself, though I do feel like it's also pretty well teased in The Last Jedi as well. However, I feel like it's still pretty interesting to talk about. Right from the start of The Force Awakens, it's abundantly clear that Hux isn't really a fan of Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren just kind of throws Hux around, shuts down all of his comments and ideas, and honestly just kind of flat out outright ignores him. It's almost like Kylo Ren's more interested in becoming the leading, foreboding, Vader-type figure, rather than pioneering the actual ideas of the First Order. See, whereas characters like Tarkin and Vader had kind of a mutual respect for one another, that's pretty much non-existent between Hux and Kylo Ren. And to many, the mysterious Supreme Leader Snoke was the Emperor-type figure that members of the First Order really thought could transform it from a mere faction into a new empire. So when Hux finds out that Supreme Leader Snoke has been mysteriously and unexpectedly killed aboard the Supremacy, the biggest hope for the First Order is now nothing more than a mere carcass. Kinda puts a wrench in their plans, if you're asking me. But despite Kylo Ren's claims that the girl killed Snoke, Hux kinda picks up on the fact that something's not really right. I mean, how could Rey take on Snoke, Kylo Ren, and all of those Praetorian guards? There's no way. Right? However, this also means something way bigger to General Hux, in that his biggest annoyance, Kylo Ren, is now Supreme Leader to the order that he is most devoted to.
Our Supreme Leader is dead! We have no ruler!
The Supreme Leader is dead.
Long live the Supreme Leader.
And after bickering on Crate and seeing Kylo Ren's personal obsessions once again getting in the way, as well as like, you know, getting thrown against a wall.
Supreme Leader, don't get distracted. Our goal...
Right away, sir.
Hux knew that something had to be done. And if we want to dig even deeper into this, in the Rise of the Resistance attraction at Galaxy's Edge, which technically is canon, Kylo Ren actually demotes Hux following the events of that ride. And after Palpatine announces his grand return to the galaxy, Hux isn't really pleased with Kylo Ren's quest to find him, feeling as if it was getting in the way of all of the progress that the First Order could be making. And this is even quoted in the expanded edition of the novelization of The Rise of Skywalker, with Hux telling Allegiant General Pride on Mustafar, flames of rebellion burn across the galaxy, and Ren chases a ghost, with Allegiant General Pride retorting that Kylo Ren with his lightsaber was almost beautiful to watch. Which makes perfect sense considering that Allegiant General Pride served Darth Vader and the Empire during the Galactic Civil War. Like, why wouldn't he want that back? However, by this point specifically in the timeline, it's pretty clear to General Hux that the First Order that he once cared deeply about simply wasn't there anymore. It was really just kind of Kylo Ren's personal means to going wherever he pleased, doing whatever he wanted, all while other people kind of took command. And to Hux, it was starting to show some cracks. So Hux goes up to Bulio, tells him of Palpatine's return by showing him a Fortnite clip, ultimately resulting in Poe Dameron realizing that Palpatine has somehow returned. And ultimately, I feel like this is some really cool development for Hux as a character. He never fully realizes that he's in the wrong and that the First Order really are the bad guys. And if we really narrow things down, ultimately betrays the First Order out of mere pettiness. You already know the infamous clip whenever he says,
I'm the spy.
What? You?
We don't have much time.
I knew it! No, you did not.
And although Hux's character essentially comes to a very quick end at the hands of a Legion General Pride, I personally feel like that's a very pathetic end to a very pathetic individual. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I have a Discord, which I've linked down below if you want to join that as well. And I have a lot more great videos on the way. Please make sure to hit the bell to stay notified. And as always, until the next video, may the Force be with you.